Ooh, what's good, family? Shout out to my doggy, Devil Dog 83 for coming through and boosting up the coins 100%. So, as you've seen on your screen right now, Chris Eubank Jr. has leaked a photo of potential long-term damage to his eyes, to his goggles, right here. From the Muay Thai, from Liam Smith's illegal Muay Thai. By the way, self-admitted as well. I did a video the other day. Liam Smith came out and said, listen people, the YB's caught me slipping. The YB was the first one on my backside, no doubt about it. He's the one who leaked the fact. Found the gym I've been training in Thailand. Yeah, no doubt about it. He's been, for the last 6 months, he's been in Thailand training his Muay Thai. In particular elbows. That's just what Liam Smith confessed to. So it's known now. Anyway, nonetheless, Eubank has put out, has leaked this photo right here. You can see he's assuming some more. Let's get super creepy with it. Look at that. I don't know. It looks like some sort of growth growing on his eye. Look how clear that eye is. My man got some next red growth. Yeah, I don't know what that is. It looks like an eye bogey. I don't know, but it's 100%. It looks like a film. Yeah. What is intriguing is that, I mean, there was some muppet who said, oh, YB, it's the wrong side. The elbow was the wrong side. It definitely wasn't. It was a left hook, and it's on Chris Eubank's right side. That's how it works. Boxing goes to the opposite way. Oops. Yeah, left hook will go to your right eye. Now, what is quite intriguing, you can still see some remnants of the little kind of cherry. He had a cherry swelling right on his chin. Sorry, his cheek. That's now completely gone. And instead, he's got some sort of eye damage there. Now, it's quite interesting. Because this seems to be some sort of delayed onset. As far as I was aware, during Chris Eubank Jr.'s post-fight interviews, this stuff hadn't happened yet. I don't remember seeing him having deep red eye. And you can tell where the damage has come from. And that's why I don't believe it's a glove. Because it's not his whole eye. It's literally... Remember, yeah, his cherry, his mini pork pie was right there. So is it a coincidence? His whole eye isn't affected. But when someone pops you with a glove, yeah, it's usually going to be your whole eye. It's almost as if this bubble that was there, the elbow also dug in to the edge of his eye, not his whole eye. Yeah? So... is Eubank Jr. going to go blind? To some extent, obviously I don't hope that, but to some extent, I hope he just sit down somewhere now. Yeah. I hope for some reason, medical reason potentially. Not in a bad way, I'm just hoping this guy sit down somewhere. I've got bad feelings about this guy going forward. I don't like what I've seen. Even more so now I've done the history of it. In as much as I went back, did the research, and Eubank, people said Eubank had a granite chin, but no, he really did. His chin was certified. No joke. His chin was not as far off as being as good as it gets. And B-level beefy just put you out. And to be honest, people can say YB it was an elbow, but the more I look into the elbow, it shouldn't have been the finishing shot. Why? It was nowhere near your jaw. Yeah? Now, I'm not an expert, but if someone hits you on the cheek, that's apart from unless something breaks, obviously, if something breaks, then you're in trouble. But if something doesn't break, it's probably one of the better places to be hit. Is it not? Yeah? You don't want to be hit on the tip of your chin. You don't want to be hit. I'm not sure where else, but you know what I'm saying? There's a few places you don't want to be hit. But cheek, as long as nothing's broken, is one of the better places to be hit. Meaning, a lot of people have been saying, oh, but we can discount the Eubank got knocked out because of the elbow. No. Elbow to the cheek. Yes, it will cause damage. I'm not even sure, even if Eubank had have survived the combinations and wasn't chinless, I'm not sure that growth would have lasted the full fight anyway. I think Smith would have kept popping it and God knows what would have happened. Because that was a crazy growth. Yeah? So my point is, we can't blame, in my opinion, we can't blame the elbow for why he's got no chin left. It's most likely the big V, which has changed his genetics, and he ain't the same guy he used to be. Yeah, he's now Chris Eubank Jr. No one will ever bank on Eubank again. That's why he's lost the name Bank. He's now Bambi, because that's what, call me a liar. Is or it did or did not, Well, you tell me what it looked like. Did he look like Chris Eubank on his chin, or did he look like Chris Bambi with his legs? You tell me what it was. Oops, it's the Bambi. He Bambi now. Yeah. So sit your Bambi looking ass down somewhere. Take after your net. And I love what I see here with Eubank obviously stepping up for his brother and taking care of his nephew. But that in itself makes it even more important. All jokes aside, I believe the evidence shows you wasn't knocked out by an elbow. You was knocked out because your chin has been genetically altered. Potentially similar things happened to your brother. That's what the evidence has been showing. The evidence has been showing athletic people who should have never have no heart problems and whatever else have been dropping down on the football fields and everywhere else. That's not my opinion. That's just what's been happening. Yeah? And now Mr. Bankable Chin is looking like Bambi on ice with skates on, 100%. So it's, all jokes aside, again, you got your nephew to think about. You've made so much money as well. I don't believe you need more money. I don't believe it. I don't believe we need more money. I mean, is there would I like to see you Bambi versus Billy Joe? But again, even that fight's probably, I wouldn't take the Liam Smith fight. Why? Liam Smith, he is actually aggressive. The Billy Joe fight is probably the last fight it's possible. Why? Billy Joe can't punch, and Billy Joe's a runner. Yeah? So you got a chance there. Even though you got no chin, you got a chance. And that fight will be big enough where it makes sense. The Liam Smith fight, I mean, it will probably be big because of the rematch, but still, your chin ain't in a position. I just don't think it is. I just don't think it is. I don't think it's right. It's not worth the risk. Because it's no good. Yeah, and it's not the first time it's happened. People to be damaged in boxing. I mean, the Eubanks know it well themselves. So I believe the power above has potentially given Eubank a warning here. Listen, son. And I mean, his dad hasn't been far off. Yes, his dad didn't say, son, you're chinless, but his dad said, you're 33 years old and you can't be going down in weight. It's dangerous. Now, that may be true in its own right, but regardless of going to 157, clearly, even at 160, someone has sent you a message. Yeah? And I believe the message is, don't be greedy. Some things are worth more than money. And it's not like, fair enough, yeah, if Eubank was hard up and he's got bills to pay, you can't be hard up. Stop gambling, stop going to playing poker, that you're no good at apparently, whatever else, and sit down somewhere and be thankful that you've robbed a living, essentially. Because if you carry on, you've been warned. Yeah, because it's not right. We was all clowning. You yourself was clowning. We was all clowning B-level beefy. B-level. Whatever. And he smoked you. Elbow or no elbow. Sent you to, I told you before, he sent you on a 2-man mission. You and Liam. You and B-level beefy and you Bambi Jr. on a 2-man mission to Mars. 100%. First time it's ever been done. I don't think it'll ever be repeated either. I don't care about NASA. People keep talking about Elon Musk. I don't care about Musk. Elon Musk and NASA, neither of them two could get to Mars with only 2 men. I don't believe it. I don't believe we'll ever see the feat achieved again. What you Bambi Jr. and B-level Beefy have proven is something truly spectacular. It will never be redone. Yeah? Never again will 2 men alone find a way to get to Mars. You pulled it off. So take that and 100%. Yeah? Because in my opinion, these things don't happen for nothing. It's not like you're 43. We all saw Roy Jones Jr.'s chin completely fall apart. Hopkins when they were like 50. You're 33 and it's the new age. And you stay in shape. So there's really no excuse. Other than the big V. Yeah? So there's no more kidding now. Sit down and be thankful that because it could have gone the other way. It could have gone another way. It could have gone the way that you didn't get a chance. Listen, we know there's been fighters in history, yeah? Big strong fighters as well. Long before the big V as well. Look at Gerald McLennan. Big strong bull. One of the most strongest dudes ever in history of the game, really. And many people don't get a warning. You've been given a warning. There's no way. We all knew there's no way you should be getting iced from a few punches from B-level beefy. Take your warning and sit down somewhere. And that's all I'm going to tell on that one. That's what I'm going to say. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe, lick off the bell 100%.